Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to what ought to be our final episode of Death's Door, because I have found the final piece of the puzzle here. So what we need to do is run over here, and then we're going to find this pot right here, and if you notice, right there. And now all 6 of these are open. So we're going to head up there to that, and I am not 100% certain, but I am pretty certain that that's got the final tablet of knowledge, or infinity stone, or whatever you want to call it, behind it. So, assuming that we can locate that without too much difficulty. Oh, and here it is. Yep. There's the Infinity Stone. An ancient tablet of knowledge. So, now we just gotta get back to the door. Really, the fastest way to do that is just to restart the level or to die, but we're not in a huge hurry right now, are we? Alright. Alright, here's the door. Notice that it's no longer pink. Camp of the Free Crows is. I'm thinking that walked right past the door. $1,206. Yeah, we are just never getting enough stuff to... Alright, that's all of them. And here we go. Oh, jeez. For the record, I don't think this is a boss fight. Top a great tower many centuries ago. The door existed before the one you have known. The first door was opened by a human seeking the power of gods. Their actions would come at the cost of their soul. Not everybody's non-binary in this game. Human fused with the being known as truth. They gained the knowledge of all things across all time. They escaped and returned to the living world, but their soul was lost to the ether. The first door was shattered and broken. With its destruction, the great tower collapsed into the mountains. Truth emerged into the living world, tethered to the ruins that once housed the door. The opportunity was seized by the Lord of Doors, who retrieved the essence of the first door. They would reconstruct the door in a new location and trap death beyond it. This would result in the world stagnating for many centuries. Reaper was assigned the soul of the mortal who opened the first door. An impossible task, as this soul was already lost to the ether. Was that Grey Crow? Without this knowledge, the Reaper would be lost searching for many centuries. Truth would whisper to the free crows, offering them knowledge and guiding them towards breaking the world free of its stagnation. It would convince them to tamper with the operations of the Commission to assign a giant soul to the foretold crow. This would set the foretold crow off onto their journey. The foretold crow would gather the 7 tablets of truth. They would enter and behold the sight of the first door, and then die. Carry the power of truth out of its prison, and then die. Oh god. Now, how many times have I fallen to my death in this game, and now we remember crows can fly? Huh. Alright, there's my 100%. Very cool. I actually want to show you guys a couple things real quick. It was an interesting ending. I'm actually okay with having taken the time to find all that extra stuff, especially since it let me play the game a little bit longer. I went ahead and found the last 2 shiny things off camera. So what I want to do real quick is show where they are, just for the sake of completeness. Speaking of falling to my death, happened a lot through this sequence for no clear reason. So if we head up here after doing all of that, you can read the logbook, and then this item here, the modern door scale model, is sitting right here. And then the other one, I had all but 2 the last time. And the other one is actually in the graveyard, and I'll show you where that is as well. And I found it pretty much completely by accident, just while wandering around, and I think the only way you find this particular one is by accident, honestly. Alright, so up here, over here. So if you head to the Lost Cemetery, and then in the Lost Cemetery, we're going to head south. And around. So basically what happened was I chased one of these things down toward this building, and if you get far enough into this corner, that happens. And then in here is the Undying Blossom, and that was my final item that I hadn't found yet. I think every single other thing on here I found on camera. So that's where those were. Yeah, so, just to go back to kind of the post-game review discussion, like, I enjoyed the hell out of this. I'm very, very happy that I picked it up. Once again, I got it on sale because I've learned how to just wait for sales for stuff that I don't need to play the second it comes out. No, I didn't. I pre-ordered this one. This wasn't on sale. That's not true. I did pay full price for this. But even at full price, perfectly happy with it. The one thing, like, I've been kind of shooting for platinum on a lot of stuff lately, and let's take a look at the trophies here. Why do I keep calling them achievements? I'm such an Xbox dork. The last ones are obtain all trophies, beat the game only ever using the umbrella, and then I assume this you'll get if you throw a bomb at the Frog King, which I almost did, and I'm surprised I never earned this, because I feel like I threw a lot of fire at Grandma's pot, but, whatever. So these two, I could definitely get all of these with one more playthrough, but this one just seems so incredibly annoying. I'm definitely not going to put it on camera if I do, but I'm trying to imagine playing the whole game just using this, and I'm just not sure about that. There does not appear to be a New Game Plus mode because it hasn't said anything to me or asked me to do it. Oh, and you know what, actually? Is there not one for maxing out all of the abilities? Because I was about to gripe about that. Okay. So the 2 stat trophies are maxing out any of the 4 stats and purchasing 12 stat upgrades. So that's not bad. I was actually about to say that they really should have thought about rebalancing the kind of like money/soul awards versus how much it costs to upgrade your stuff. Because when I finished the game, you guys saw me 100% of the game, did some ton of backtracking, beat up everything I thought I was supposed to beat up, and I'm still 3 upgrades short of getting everything, which 3 upgrades short, when it's like 1,500, it was over 3,000, and I still need 300, so I'm still 3,300 away from upgrading everything, which seems like a pretty substantial amount. Especially when you only get like 500 for killing a boss, and the bosses can only be killed once. So that's kind of a weakness, but it's certainly not a big enough deal to ever like talk someone out of playing this or anything. But I don't think I'm gonna go back for those last couple of trophies. You never know. If I ever get to the point where I'm just kind of jonesing to play this again, I might. And I'd love to see a sequel. Like, I'll be all over a sequel if they do Death's Door 2, or really anything else from this team. Has my money at this point. So I've kind of been filibustering for a little bit. We're at about the halfway point for what a normal level would be, or normal episode would be. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out. Just like always, guys, I hope you've had fun watching this. If you have, please leave a like, leave a subscribe, tell everybody you know, and we will be back. The next game that you're going to see on the channel is actually already recorded. I am way ahead right now because as of right now, this episode has not even aired yet. The first episode of this game has not even aired yet, and I'm done with the game, done with all the recording, and I've recorded the entire game after this. So what you will see next is a little indie game called Hoa. It's only 5 episodes, so it's only going to be a couple of days, 3 days, 2.5 days basically. But I had a lot of fun with Hoa. I actually recorded that before I recorded this because when I finished Bloodstained, it was still a couple of days before the PS5 version of this came out. And so I had to do something to fill up the time, so I downloaded Hoa and played that just kind of on a lark, and that was a blast. So I think you'll have a lot of fun watching that too. But like I said, leave a like, leave a subscribe, tell your friends. Thank you so much, and we will see you soon with whatever is next. I am pretty sure I know what's coming after Hoa right now, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to tell you yet. It can be a big surprise. And I will see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching.